So here is the outdoor koi pond, and fish, they're actually probably quite hungry. They did get fed this morning, but we'll feed them again here. Let's see what they got. To start off, there's a DC pump that is sitting right down here that is bringing water over to the 55-gallon drums over here, and then there's this little filter here that's run off of a separate pump that's down here, and then a third pump running through the UV filter and up into the tower. This has Japanese filter mat in the top, and then some pumice stone, some oyster shells, and some plastic media. There's also an air pump, and actually this area needs to be cleaned up a bit. And then there's this is a little one for the mollies and some mosquito fish. It's got two pumps, one running another little tower, which is the same, and then there's a little let's see, a little moving bed here and a regular filtration here. And like I said, this is all temporary, so we'll see what it does here. And I use this, was actually one of the first tanks that we had gotten. There are some koi in here. Now I'm using as a veg filter. And then, like I said, there's another air pump here. There's one pump and one filter on this tank. And these are both moving beds. There's two, and the third one basically is where it comes in. That top bucket has Japanese filter mat, and then it's filled up with pumice stone, comes out the bottom, and then up and down into the second tank, and then back into the pond. And they're still hungry. It's a good temporary setup. I've had them in this for over a year now, and of course, as you can see, and people that know koi, they're way overstocked in this little 1,000-gallon pond. But they seem to enjoy it. They won't grow very well in here. I do change the water quite often. At least once a week, I change at least 15% of the water, and I test regularly, at least once or twice a week. It seems to stay pretty good as far as pH, carbonate hardness seems to be good. You need to keep that up a little bit. The oyster shells help a little bit with that, but I use baking soda to bring it up, because the actual bacteria, the good bacteria in the filters, they actually feed on that. So the GH and the KH need to be checked and stay consistent. I guess what I tell most people with koi, when I was in the United States, I had ponds and for about 15 years, and I had some show koi. They're quite expensive, and for somebody that wants to start out in the hobby, just get what's physically pleasing to your eye, and that's what I did with these. Most of these are Thailand koi, so get something that's pleasing to your eye, and just watch the water. I've never had any serious problems in the year with any of these. Couple of little nicks and scrapes, but nothing nothing horrible or anything. In the United States, with them coming in and out of winter, pain in the butt, as far as bad bacteria getting going before the good stuff, and the water warms up, and it was a pain. Here it's quite simple. I mean, the water never really gets cold, so you know it's easy to stay on top of it. I guess if you watch the water, which is kind of an old adage, if you keep your eye on the water and keep your eye on pH value, KH, GH, nitrite, nitrate, and ammonia, if you keep all those at acceptable parameters, which is 0 on both nitrite and ammonia. Nitrate is, you gotta, like I said, you gotta watch a little bit, but the nitrate is basically plant food, and that's what that filter over there will keep at a acceptable level, and then also by changing the water, it will keep that down. But like I said, if you keep your eye on the water, you shouldn't have any problem. They're enjoyable until you have a problem, and if you keep your eye on them and watch the parameters that I just said, you won't have any problems, and you will enjoy the hobby. I can't wait to start building the house and building the koi pond that I'm going to build. But we will see. I hope I will be able to show you all those in videos. Also, I'm using my new GoPro 9 that I got yesterday, so with the Comica wireless on it. Well, here's the view from my balcony, and I'll give you a little short upper view of the pond. And the dog, of course, in the front yard. Also, to add to, I just put up, well, about a month and a half ago, this aquarium. It's approximately 6 foot by 3 foot by 30 inches deep. I put these 2 temporary filtration filters on it just to get the biological going. My wife, she likes these fancy goldfish. And eventually I'll build a sump filter down here. I've been lazy, and then but everybody's healthy in here. They're hungry also. But anyway, I thought I'd give you a quick look at that. This was fun and cheap. I mean, I paid, what did I pay? Paid 4,000 baht for the aquarium and the stand. So what is that? 30, 60, 90, $130, something like that. Anyway, I thought I'd give you a quick little peek at that. These filters are pretty simple. They come 2 pumps, which I'm moving quite a bit of water. And you can see just cotton. They're both the same. Anyway, to work, I have a hood for it too, and some light that I have to get going on. Like I said, I've been been lazy. Anyway, again, have a great day, and see you on the next video.